Polite Inquiries, Day 2. Firdose, Jarrod, ground. Players changeable. You can see right in. Inner sanctum. Guna Carl says, is Australia on its way to dominate world cricket again? Yes! We're coming for your babies! What do you think?
Well, I think that's a little bit premature. It's just started raining. That's a really bad omen. The answer is no.
Sorry, rain stopped play. We found somewhere that we don't think will rain for a little while. Second question. Jamshad Arshad says, was there more on the pitch today for the bowlers than yesterday?
No, I actually don't think so. I think it was Mitchell Johnson hitting the deck really, really hard. So, if anything, I think as it got really hot, it would have flattened out again as it did yesterday. I don't think there was more in it.
I know what you're saying. I would say that I thought even South Africa bowled better though today, and occasionally the ball hit the crack, but it wasn't the difference between the two teams in any way, shape or form. Hassan Chima says, I'm not asking who is, but who would be rated #1 bowler at the end of this series, Steyn or Johnson? Vernon Philander is #1.
Exactly.
Ryan Harris is #3, Steyn is #2, and I don't know where Mitchell Johnson is, 10, maybe 8 or something?
I don't know where he is.
I don't know how the readings work, they just magically appear and players move, so we have no idea is what we're saying. Rohit Matapu says, have you expected this from Mitch today, even after the Ashes? Also, why wasn't my inquiry not featured yesterday? Because we have lots of questions.
2 in a row?
Yeah, and now I don't, well, did we expect this? Sort of, but it's still surprising.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the feeling. I knew it was coming. It was like a car crash. Once it hit me, my gut was still not in good way.
Angus Livingston says, SA's batsman must have been preparing for Mitch. Is he now unplayable on proper bouncy pitches?
They were preparing, but they were surprised, just like we were.
Yeah. So
I don't know that he's unplayable. AB de Villiers played him okay.
That was exactly what I was going to say. It's a funny thing because it was said a lot during the Ashes as well, but at times Ian Bell played him and other players played him, so it's a weird kind of unplayable that occasionally doesn't happen to the whole team.
Selective unplayable.
It's selective unplayable. Passion for the game says, what was said on the stump mic?
Well, Mitchell Johnson said something about a toilet in the press conference, but I think he was saying that to the fans. So, I don't know what was said on the stump mic, but toilets were definitely involved.
We're a long way from the stump mics. Nakul Pandey says, seriously, what were Australia thinking picking Doherty and Maxwell over Lyon last year in India? I have to say they're not really thinking at that stage. They were looking for magic beans, and they didn't look at the small boy with the guts beside them. I don't know. That didn't make as much sense as I wanted to. But what I'm saying is they shouldn't have done what they did.
That's the answer he wants anyway.
Ravi Sankar says, yesterday Firdose was mentioning Indians don't play short balls. I guess they're still better than the Proteins. Comment. That wasn't on our show, was it? Was that in your piece?
Well, no, what I was saying yesterday was that when India were here at Centurion in 2010, they were bowled out for 136 because South Africa thought they'd struggle against the short ball. And they did. I remember Saywave really struggled. I guess, Graham Smith, Faf du Plessis didn't play the short ball too well either today. Maybe the difference is it was coming at them at 150.
Yeah. Jane Smith says, are Alviro Peterson's days numbered, and who's in the pole position as potential new Proteas opener?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I think Peterson's days are certainly numbered. I mean, he went 9 innings last year without scoring 30, so that's a problem. Next in line, I don't know. Dean Elgar would be my pick. He's been knocking on the door for a long time.
I saw Dean Elgar walking behind the grandstand today holding a 5-bat.
Yeah, he was actually giving directions to the Aussie 12th man, so, I mean, there's got to be a use for him somewhere.
He's a very handy man. Andrew says, who decides to class Morne Morkel's injury as external? Farcical decision.
I don't really understand this one, but we took a flyer in the press box today that if an external force causes your injury, then it may be classed as external. And that actually comes from Jesse Hogan.
Chris Gale could say every time he runs for a quick single and he does his hamstring, it's the external force of the quick single.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you. It's weird, and we don't 100% understand it, but I don't think it really cost Australia or anything.
No.
So, Hal Shaw said, who would you rather have to face, Dale Steyn or Mitch Johnson?
Dale Steyn.
Slow death or quick death?
Dale Steyn.
I would probably pick Mitchell Johnson just because I think it would be fun. Nick Schulet says, is Mitchell Johnson the scariest man on earth?
His moustache is the scariest thing on earth.
He was signing autographs for kids today and then coming in and pummeling South African batsmen. I don't know, he's a weird, nice guy who looks violent and scares people. It's a nice mix that he's got going on. Ozhorse, why does SS Park have 0 fully coloured public seats from the sun and rain?
There's some covered seats right out
Are
here.
these public seats or are these members?
No, this grandstand is for the public.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So there are some.
Yeah, there are some. Abhinav says, do you really still listen to POD or POD or the Christian new metal band that Dale Steyn likes? I don't personally, but it is Firdose's favourite band. We'll see you tomorrow. We can't stay here for this.